Hi, what do you guys want from me? So we were smoking outside and then Frank and Zach Amico was out there. Shout out Zach's Morning Zoo. I was made an appearance this morning, aka noon, for those who pursue a nocturnal lifestyle. So today's episode is fire as fuck. We are bringing Sagdaddy, Brendan Sagalow, in the house. We're gonna riff and raff. I haven't even seen the guy yet today, so this is really raw and fresh. But what I'm expecting is riffing and raffing, laughter, exchanging of stories, a couple like heightened bits, plugs, obviously, and maybe some topics. So yeah. So guys, this is the Madhouse. I'm your host, Maddie Smith. Part of the Gas Digital Network, for exclusive Madhouse episodes where we really just shoot the shit. GasDigital.com, use promo code MAD for some discount on the site. So yeah, this is the Madhouse. I'm Maddie Smith. I want to give a shout out to everybody in Raleigh, North Carolina who made it out this week. We had a GAT Digital. GAT time, a good ass time at the Raleigh Improv. Shout out to that. I did the late shows there after John Loveitz, LOL. And I'm going to share some stories of my time there on the podcast. All right, so tour dates, Maddie Smith comedy. No. We're fucking. You know what, guys? We're doing an email list because my fucking dumbass didn't start one, and I feel kind of stupid. So we're doing it. punchup.com/live. No, punchup.live/Maddie Smith. So can we confirm that's the URL? Okay, so go there, and it's a really easy website for you guys if I haven't been to your city yet, or if I went to your city and I did a show and you saw me and you were like, I want to see you again, or I want to let people know when she's near me because I want everyone to see Maddie Smith do comedy. Go to this website, punchup.live/Maddie Smith. And on this website, you can see other comedians in your area. It's just a great way to see a bunch of comedy near you at once. So go there and you can input your zip code and your email. And then I send out emails. I've sent 2 emails from this website. I said, hey, you guys, this is my first email. So go to there, but also MaddieSmithComedy.com. Merch is going to be on both websites pretty soon. But upcoming dates include Philly Helium, April 30th, one-nighter. Come through. That's going to be fun as fuck. Then I'm heading to Oklahoma to do May 1st through 3rd at TULSA Looney Bin Comedy Club. May 4th, Oklahoma City. Yada, yada, yada. It's a lot. Soon to be added, should be added. I don't know what going on there. LOL, I'm shouting out my tour website. It doesn't even have the dates, the list. But you know what? We have Naples, Florida just added. So if you're a Floridian, come down to Off the Hook Comedy Club, May 20th to 21st. And finally, I've blabbered too much, but I just added the Comedy Dojo, which is in New Jersey. Who said that?
Brendan.
Yeah, come in.
What's up, bitches?
I'm,
Are you recording right now?
yeah, but I'm taking forever to talk, so just come in.
Oh, so you start with...
Brendan Sagalow's in the building.
What's up? What's up? How are you?
We're chilling. Oh, we're
Maddie-
chilling.
Yeah. Maddie doesn't even text her guests anymore. Look at that.
Oh my
You
God.
think you're such hot shit.
I get nervous.
You have Caroline doing your booking
Oh my God.
for a good friend of yours.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry.
Hi, are you available to do Maddie's podcast at 2 p.m.? Please don't look her in the eyes.
I know. I'm trying to make everyone feel, we're all doing. Okay, I sent her a couple contacts. What do you want from me?
I think
do you want from me?
You use someone like Caroline for people that you're not as close with.
I know, but it depends on I have been, how do I say it? Feeling
Depressed.
Well,
Manic.
maybe
Lazy?
more. No, I mean, you nailed it on the head the first time, but I don't want to say that out loud. Yes, I've not been okay.
That's okay.
But when I got up later than I wanted to, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna need help with
Me
this,
too.
and then my mom's visiting tomorrow, so I'm like,
Oh, so it's a lot. So it's a lot.
Ew, no,
of
but it's not at the
stuff.
same.
No,
but it's not at the same time.
No.
Brendan, it's not, bitch. I will fucking. Goo goo gaga, goo goo gaga. Oh, I shit my diaper.
Oh, I've been doing
I
this
woke up and I
impression.
shat my diaper. So that's how
That's okay.
I thought we got it. Like she said, and then she said Brendan can do it. I said sounds good. It was
good,
like a
yeah.
12-minute endeavor.
It didn't take long, but all it takes is 12 minutes. You know what I mean?
I know.
All it takes is 12 minutes for me to go,
know.
well, look who thinks she's the queen
That
of
is
fucking
that's not it at
podcasting.
all. If I thought I was the queen of podcasting,
I'd be wearing a
my life would
crown.
be a lot different.
What do you mean?
I'm in here like, hey. I said,
right. You'd be like, hi, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Maddy's podcast. Maddie Smith coming at you live from
why is it that you know
Gillette
what?
Theater.
You know when people are like, just toss a front-facing video up. Why is it that immediately I do it?
Why do you want to do that, though?
I never said I did. I'm just saying that the thought of it or
Oh.
just doing that kind of stuff. How come look how funny I am.
Right.
Come on.
You don't need
I mean, it's
to
not
do
even
that.
like
Yeah, you
people
don't
see
need
me,
to
they're
do
like,
stuff
you're
like
funny.
that.
But then when do you have that? Like,
Yeah.
I look.
Well, with stuff like
Hey,
that.
everybody.
Well, there's some stuff where you
Sorry.
kind of have to like
moves his headphones. So there's.
I go, ooh. I'm like, this is like love on the spectrum for me. I'm like, ooh.
Yay! Ow!
I go, ow.
Where's my Legos?
Yeah, no, I get that, dude. I can't do any of that stuff. I've been trying to just be like, well, what do the guys that I love do? Like,
I like
what
it.
are the
I like
guys
that too.
that I
I do
like,
that too.
that I respect and
I like that
love?
too.
What do they do? So I'm just gonna do that.
I
and
love that.
Hopefully, a part of that is being funny.
A part of
which
that being funny. A part
I
of
have
that is
not.
being.
Just kidding.
What?
Just kidding. I gotta throw in a little "I hate myself" sentence in
Yeah,
there.
but you're funny, so it's
I
like
don't know.
doesn't like.
Well, maybe.
I feel like sometimes if I feel in a rut, I'm like I do know that I am funny.
Right. Let's get off of this conversation.
I'm not.
Let's get off of this conversation. You know
I'm so
what?
sorry.
I
know,
sit there and I think.
Stop. No, what I meant to. Well, you got
least
me,
I'm
Brendan.
funny.
Well, I came in all defensive with the producer thing,
Oh, did
so
you? Oh, yeah,
I did
yeah.
not mean to offend.
No,
I did
no,
not mean to offend at all.
I'm just fucking with you.
It
I'm like
was-
busting your balls.
I know. I love.
What do
I
you
love
do
you,
with
my
all
balls
this
with-
stuff when it's not?
Well, there's a
hanging
curtain.
up?
You can just pull it over.
Oh,
And then,
other people
you know.
don't want the background, like other people that use the studio.
I told them I would not be surprised if I'm scrolling and I see like an ad for a podcast and it's in the studio.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like murdering. It's like
I've done that. I did a ad for bird dogs once. That
those shoes. Yes.
yeah, there were shoes, they were pants.
Yes.
And so they got a bunch of people that were doing podcasts.
Would
at
you
the
ever
time.
wear bird dogs yourself? I absolutely wouldn't.
The shoes?
Yes.
I have.
Really?
I like them because you can wash them and they feel really good too.
You're
I
washing
mean, now
your
it's an ad.
sneakers.
Now it's an ad. Well, I don't know if it was bird dogs? It was something where.
Bird dogs have a very taut feel to them.
Yeah, you don't like them.
They're water shoes to me.
I'd like to see commercials that are the opposite of what commercials should do. So they're just commercials of people being like, "That sucks." We both hate it.
And then the advertisers are like, well, look at the comments. Look at the engagement.
Right.
A lot of people defending us.
Right.
Just
right.
bought my first pair.
Or at the end of the commercial, two guys kiss. Those guys that were saying that, they
Yeah.
kiss.
Yeah.
And that's the commercial, and you go.
I guess I have to buy one.
Yeah, you go two bird dogs guys going, bird dog sucks. It does suck. And then they kiss, and then some fucking
Yeah.
guy at home, some straight guy is just like, well,
Fuck, you got me, dude.
I don't want to be two guys kissing,
Yeah.
so
I'm out.
I'm out.
Yeah.
What the fuck was I talking about?
I have no bird dogs.
Oh, so
you did
yeah,
that.
I did a commercial for bird dogs that was like, they had me come in for an hour and do a podcast essentially. But it was like just talk about bird dogs and like
Who did you talk with?
who? Oh, I think
Mr. Bird Dog?
Chris Scocco. It was.
Sit down.
Dude,
Yeah.
was that a bird or a dog?
Good to have you. Good to have you. Good to have you.
Oh, a parrot? Right, love you. Good to have you. Good to have you. Hello. That's a perfect impression. Hello. Good to have you.
Good to have you. Good to have you. You're funny.
I love you. Good to have you. Good to have you is so fucking funny. I feel like if birds could talk, that's how they would. That's things that they would say.
Yeah, just totally polite, neutral.
Yeah, yeah. Are you in the house?
Anyone home? Anyone home? Anyone home? Bro, I'd be like, you're fucking weird, dude.
Who's there? Yeah, the person who's also a bird. I actually thought of this. This is crazy. You're unlocking something in my brain.
Okay.
I remember when I was thinking of like impressions that I could possibly do if I ever got a Saturday Night Live audition.
Okay.
And one of them was the guy the parrot who is pretending to be a human, and he'd be like drinking and be like, I love you. Shit like that.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, so whatever.
They would be like, it's offensive to the Tourette's community.
You think so?
Yeah. People with tics would go
I'm
crazy.
gonna make this go up a
They
little
would be like, that is so offensive.
I think that's more offensive.
I know, cut that out.
Cut that
out.
Cut.
Cut.
Oh, hot. We call that riff spicy.
I call that
We call that a
Hot
spicy.
Ones.
Look at this.
Welcome to Hot Ones.
Look at this. I got it. I don't need you.
You just have to finagle
righty,
and
lefty, loosey,
or
righty, tighty.
crouch over it for the next 45 minutes.
I'll just do this. How's that?
Yeah, that works. A little leaning.
Anyway, so yeah, it was me and Chris Scopo doing this commercial.
Yeah.
I think it was Scopo. I don't know who it was. It was somebody.
Shout out Scopo. I ran into him in the park the other day. Him and his dog.
Him and his dog.
Mm-hmm.
Ugliest dog I've ever walked into. No, I'm just kidding. And so I might not have been him. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I talked about it and they made me like, and I was being pretty funny actually.
Yeah.
I was kind of like I was going like bird dog, blah, blah, and I was smelling the crotch.
Okay.
And all they took from it was
Of the shoe?
No, it was a pants.
Oh, the pants. Okay.
Like stretchy pants or whatever. And I smelled the crotch, and I think I said something like,
I feel like that's too dirty for...
I think at one point I said, these are the best pants I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And that's all they took from it.
That's great,
So
though.
the whole commercial is just like, bird dog, and then it's me going, these are the best pants I've ever seen.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
If you sniffed it, it would be on Twitter like, nah, why he sniff it, though?
Yeah. They'd be like, ooh, something you know what I mean? Something commercial.
Yeah, bird dog on some shit.
Yeah. Lame commercial. Bird dog on some... Why he smell that, though? Dude, I love, and then they'd put it on their story.
Yeah.
But there would also be an avatar of them being like,
yeah, and then it would be a comedian doing the front facing with you in the background. Now, why he smell that?
Now, why he smell that?
He's in his car.
A GIF?
The one with conceited with the red cup. You ever see that?
No. No.
You can probably pull it up.
That's hilarious, dude.
You've probably seen it before.
Us two fucking nerds talking about GIFs we've seen. They go, did you see the GIF of
Dwight from The Office
going like this?
Oh, I love that. I send that when I'm going to get drinks with my friends.
Do you watch Love on the Spectrum?
I maybe seen clips.
Yeah, I started watching it on Netflix. It's so sweet. It's so nice.
Very genuine.
Makes me cry.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
I've heard. Yeah, I've heard this about the show.
Yeah.
I've heard it's a good.
Yeah.
A good show.
It's a great show. It also kind of makes you, and I hope this isn't made me. It kind of made me go. I became that person that was like, am I fucking
Right,
autistic?
you say, am I autistic?
There's things that they do that I'm like, I get that. I'm doing that.
What sort of things?
I don't know. It's hard to. It's
Just
hard to
kind
remember.
of maybe personality wise. Okay.
Yeah, like when you're unconfident, when in me, I'm like, I just don't feel confident in myself, so I'm like, I'm like singing songs. Like I was in the green room with the MC this weekend, and he just wasn't talking. He was kind of like on his phone the entire time, and so I was like just going like. I go, oh, la, like I'm just singing to keep some sort of sound going on because I'm playing in I was in a closet.
Okay. I understand. I'm the opposite of you.
Oh, you just shut down. Huh?
Yes. So I have a funny story.
Okay.
Okay, so I went to the Raleigh Improv this weekend.
Uh-huh.
You know how sometimes they'll have like someone does the early shows, someone else does the late shows? At a
In the
club
2 different
weekend?
rooms?
Same room.
Oh, I've never done that before.
It's like the second time
Somebody
I've
does
been
an early
late.
show
Yeah.
and you headline the...
Yeah. 2 separate. It's like a 2-nighter, one show, 2
Interesting.
nights.
Interesting.
I don't hate it.
I've never done that. Yeah, it's kind of nice.
I did it at Zany's Nashville after Pete Lee, and it was like kind of like
just get to hang or whatever?
yeah. And both shows, all of us sold out because it's like 2 good comedians. They're like, oh, I can't pick. They'll go to.
Whoa, sick.
I don't know, but I did it. It is kind of sick, but this weekend I did it the Raleigh Improv after John Loveitz.
Oh, whoa.
He did the early shows.
He did the early shows?
LOL.
Whoa, what did you
Yeah.
guys hang out?
So.
Jealous? Jealous?
No, I have a funny story
Did he fucking
about how.
pull his dick out on you?
No, about shutting down.
You shut down
No,
in front of John
not at
Loveitz?
all, not at all. So when I got to the Improv, they were like, "You can't go in the green room yet. John is still in there."
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I had to wait to go in. Which, by the way, I don't care. Whatever, all good.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Are you ready for something awkward to happen?"
Hold on. I'm trying to fix this.
No problem.
You want me to lift?
We can pop in and
No.
you could lift. Yeah, you could raise the pole part of it.
This part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, that's great.
Way better.
Yeah.
I feel like I was
Oh,
going
that's
like,
great. I know you're in crouch mode for a
Okay,
second.
okay. I'm in now.
Okay, here we go.
I'm in.
Now,
So-
here we go. Cue to the worst story in the world.
Yeah, tell me.
I'm like, fuck, can we cut all that?
Tell me.
Okay, it's stupid, but I'm like, so they like built it up, but
What do you mean?
the guy at the club was like, "Are you ready for something awkward? We're gonna go in there and we're gonna say, John, here," as if he was some big dick. Like, no one can come in my green room.
Right.
I walk in and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like nervous.
Right, he built it up to be like, oh,
Yeah.
this is gonna be awkward.
and
This is gonna be bad. Don't say anything stupid.
John's gonna start throwing seltzers
Yeah.
and smashing fucking Frito bags everywhere.
Who is this?
No,
Coming into my green room.
I thought there was gonna be some more people.
You're right.
It's him in the armchair next to where you open the door. He's like, eh. It's like, John, I'd like to. And one host who's also hosting
Right.
for my show, quiet
Right.
as fuck.
Right. He's also hosting for your show, and they're just sitting there in silence.
Yeah, kind of. The host was like a chill, like 54-year-old black guy.
Oh, that's
Just like
cool.
being like, yeah, so
That's
it was
cool.
really cool.
Oh my god, to be a fly on the wall of you, a 54-year-old black guy, and John Loveitz all being quiet in the green room, being like,
And so
how was your bus ride?
Yeah, so I told him that, and I was with Tim Meadows 5 years ago.
Right, or they say a
he's
name
a
you
nice
don't even.
guy.
They say
Yeah.
a name you don't even know.
Exactly.
They're like, man, I was with Clark Smith.
Exactly.
And you know Clark Smith, right?
Yeah. Oh, I
Ow,
mean, 92 to
Clark.
97.
Yeah. Only in a half of season of Saturday Night Live.
I mean, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, you go, Maddy, do you know him?
Yeah,
You go,
well,
I don't know who that is. Oh, you're not going to get any of this.
Yeah, you pull up all their Instagrams. You know,
Yeah, you're like,
last post.
oh, yeah,
2022.
you go, I know him. He's got cheek dimples.
Oh,
Isn't it crazy how his hair looks weird?
and his cheeks go in. Bizarre.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
His bald head looks weird and scrunched up. I hate bald guys like that.
Everything just stops.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been relatable, but nobody knows what I'm talking about. You know the bald guys where their heads are like,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm talking about?
I was
hate
being
that.
the people in the green room when you start saying that.
Yeah. Oh. They're like, yeah.
Note to self: never speak
They're like,
again.
are you the waitress or?
Yeah, I'm on the show actually. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Have you ever walked into a club? Tickets.
Yeah.
My head is everywhere.
How many times have you said on the on a show? I've said this all the time where I go, yeah, you know, I'm doing well when I walk in and the staff goes, "Are you here to see the show?"
Yep.
I go, "I am the show."
I will be seeing the green room.
Actually, I'm the headliner.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Then you go up and you're like, bye, you guys. Have a good night. This is so fun. I'm like a bitch before I go up.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just more like,
You're in the zone.
I'm in the zone.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, I'm like, yo, guys, that was the funnest book. But I don't start like that, which to go back to. So I walk in.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, you guys, nice to meet you.
Right.
And it's John Loveitz, you know what I mean?
Right.
Wedding
You're
singer, shout out. Wedding singer. He's on that poster probably.
The critic. And,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, The Wedding Singer.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he's the other wedding singer.
That's such a good movie.
Such a good movie. Best movie in the world. Best
a
movie in the
great
world.
movie, great movie.
Best movie in the world. Best movie
I
in the world.
wanna make you smile
Eh,
whenever you sad.
If your horn, your arthritis is bad, oh, it would be so nice.
I hate real singing.
And why is
I
that?
hate when people do real singing.
And why is that?
And it would be so nice.
And you wish you could.
I could.
So go.
I wanna make you smile whenever you're sad.
That's what. So I was watching American Idol the other night, like live. I'm like, damn.
What do you mean live?
I don't.
They're still doing
on
it?
TV. Yeah.
Wow.
You know how sometimes, like on my TV, sometimes I think I have more than what I pay for.
Oh,
TVs
really?
just like come with.
Yeah, you can watch live
TV.
on a smart TV. Yeah.
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 So sometimes I'd be popping. If I have a show, I have to leave in 40 minutes. I'm like, oh, it's American Idol.
Right, yeah.
I'm like a boomer.
American Idol is awesome.
But some of the younger contestants, they'll be like,
I hate it.
So many like little
real
runs.
singing. I hate the runs.
Little runs.
I hate all that
Under
stuff.
my umbrella.
I like that they
The
put
judges stand up.
That was good. That
Lionel
was good.
Richie, you were so something magnetic about it. Carrie Underwood looks like an Instagram filter.
Katy Perry in space holding a flower.
Yeah, I'm floating. I'm wide awake.
Is that her? Yeah. I'm wide awake.
She has a lot of songs. People don't give her credit.
No, she's got songs. She's got a lot of songs.
Katy, let's do top 5 Katy Perry songs.
Kiss a Girl.
Pervert.
Why is that perverted?
it's
Because she
honest-
wrote it when she was 15.
I would never just pop it on.
I don't know. I'm just thinking about the Katy Perry songs I know.
Dark Horse. Are you ready for? Oops, sorry, singing.
Ready for
The perfect storm.
I hate it. It really just
Yeah.
it makes sweat pour out of my face.
The worst is when it's during the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah.
And it feels like they're like disrespecting the flag.
All right.
It feels like they're wearing the flag as a
Oh,
thong.
see,
Like,
can you
traditional, please, for me.
see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the dawn.
It's so funny to take
early light.
to make singing an anthem about you.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
know?
It's just like bitches with lip filler.
Right.
Gloss dripping off.
So you're in the green room.
Yes.
Yes. You're in the green room. John Loveitz is there.
John Loveitz is there. Okay, so the vibe is quiet. And you know me, I'd be matching people's vibes.
Yeah.
If the vibes are quiet, I'm not. Hey, I'm a.
Of course.
I'm like, yeah.
What are you gonna
And
do?
also, while it's happening, the video from the room is being shown, and so I'm watching the crowd not fill up. And my vibe
Is this your show or his show?
Mine. I'm seeing
my
like fully
gosh.
empty tables.
So there's also a thing of like they're gonna see me not be able to sell
Yes,
the crowd
and
tonight.
I hate being
This
humiliated,
Thursday?
Brendan.
Yeah.
And no, it's Friday, Saturday in Raleigh, which I'll give myself. It's far out of the city. It's kind of not in the center.
Sure, yeah.
Never done the club before. Last minute booking. I can excuse. I just fucking,
Yes.
The room wasn't full. I'm like, usually I don't really check ticket sales because I don't like looking at it because it gives.
Eventbrite, they put it on a weird colored link.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Anything to talk my way out of it, and then I like to show up and oh my god, look, it's my thing is I don't check. I expect 0, and then when it's full, I'm like woohoo.
Yeah.
But then when it's like you can see it on the TV, and John Loveitz is there.
Right. Can you
I'm a
see
loser.
the whole crowd on the TV?
You can. It will show. It
just
shows.
like the
You know, like
front?
an improv, and it has the tiers.
God, yes.
It's behind the second tier, so I'm seeing empty tables, and so it's like the front.
Oh my god.
The what's
Are
it?
you saying anything? Are you going like?
I'm sitting there
you
like
know how it goes.
I'm disassociating.
Right?
I'm like my nervous system is shaking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like vapes plugged in because it's dying.
You're probably hitting it like
I'm hitting it while it's on the charger.
You're up against
Kneeling
the wall.
over it. Yeah. Watermelon piss. And just not in a good. But then the show was good. Second day, and there, you know when you're in a city and you like have no control over how many more, you're like I'm posting. There's how many. No one knows it.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's the worst feeling in the world when
Yeah,
you're
I know.
like, it's just so fucking boom humbling.
I
It's just
know it is.
humbling, right
I know
in
it
your
is.
face, and you're like,
I know.
you're
it is.
like, how's the weekend looking? And then the manager is like, in front of the opener, it's
Yeah.
like, it's pretty light.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We're hoping for a couple walk-ins to fill it up.
Yeah.
I will say this.
They'll be walking.
No, for sure. We sent out a mass email. We'll pay them to come.
Yeah.
And the room is 500, so it looked, it just.
Yeah. That's awful.
I hate that. So second night.
Is John Loveitz looking at you weirdly?
No, he didn't mention anything about it. He just
Maddy, this is not good.
Didn't say anything about it. He was pretty. They just talked about. Second night. Okay, so second night we do the show. Same, maybe one more row than the night before.
No, this is Saturday night.
Saturday night, Raleigh, 9 p.m. Cary, North Carolina.
You're also competing against John Lovitz.
And guess
You're
what?
not just competing
and guess
with
what?
the time.
Tim Meadows was also doing Helium the same weekend.
Oh.
I'm like, y'all.
Yeah. Everywhere I go, Big J is 30 minutes away. Big J or Sam Town. I'm sandwiched in between them. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, if I'm like, I'll go to Dallas, and then of course Ralph Barboza's doing drop in at the other club for fun.
Right. I was in Portland this weekend. In the other room Thursday was Doug Stanhope.
Yep.
And then Friday and Saturday was Sam J.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think we're in a bubble.
Oh, it's gonna burst.
Okay, so this is what happened. Second night. Is this the worst story in the world?
No, we're creating.
We're talking.
We're creating. We're conversationing.
We are conversationing heavy right now.
I feel like this mic stand is broken. And
I'm so sorry. Do we want to swap in another one?
No.
Or do you want to sit here and I can sit there?
No, I don't want to move.
Would it be better if you?
I'll just go like this, like I'm making a presidential announcement. I don't even want to do that.
Do you want to sit on the couch with that mic stand? You could sit on the couch.
I'll fucking fix it, and I'm gonna be done talking.
We can get someone in here to help.
No, it's fine.
But
I'll just redo it, and I'll start it there, and and hopefully by the time it goes down, it'll be in a fucking. We'll be at the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
Like this is like a fucking
the whole time.
hourglass.
I really do feel like I'm talking to a mechanic who's at work. I'm like, so I said to them, he's like, you come out from under the mic stand on a skateboard?
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, all covered in oil.
I'm like, look, your transmission needs to be replaced. All right, I'm going to start it.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Can you describe what's wrong with the car, maybe? I can help you out.
Oh,
my
car
God,
talk.
I broke it.
Okay, full
Hold on.
I think a washer just fell on the fucking floor. We are fucked.
Is that true?
Whole thing, no.
Did a washer fall on the
Whole
floor?
thing collapses into 19 pieces.
I got this.
Lewis storms in.
Yeah. What the hell are you doing?
Guys, I told most pods do not use these mic stands for a fucking reason.
I'm sorry to the audio listeners that are just like this.
Bruh, for in defense of these microphones, you can't really hear the clickety clack of your. So audio
good.
shout out, Brendan's been tinkering with the mic stand.
I'm starting here. Let's see how long it takes. Maybe this.
You just have to taut as like
this part.
Screw it, because it's loosening.
I tried screwing it and it fucking broke. There you go.
Make sure that the arm of the mic is parallel with the leg.
We're good now.
Okay.
For now. But I see it. I see micro.
I know.
I see it micro falling. I'm like.
Now you're going crazy.
I think I am going crazy. I don't know if it's actually moving or not.
2 days. 2 days.
Is this what you do in your? Is this why it's called the Madhouse?
Yes.
Because you kind of like
do little things.
That's what the podcast should be.
We change it. Black mirrors.
You do little things to make the person go, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
You have 4 people on each side, kind of slowly pushing the wall.
Yes.
And I don't even notice. I'm like, was this wall this close to me?
It always has been. Always will be.
This rings. It's like.
By the way, your chair, it's tiny. You fall. You all of a sudden you're sitting on the floor because your chair is this big.
Yeah. It's like slowly going down. I'm like, have I always been this short?
So what are you, 5'3"?
There's just a small leak of gas coming through the vents just to make me
that's a good idea.
What the heck?
That's a good idea.
I go, what the heck?
Small leak of gas.
Okay, so you're bombing in front of John Loveitz career-wise.
Oh my God.
You got to imagine what John Loveitz is feeling. He's going, what am I doing? I'm sharing a fucking weekend with someone who can't even sell 14 tickets.
That's literally what I'm thinking. That's literally what. Of course, all my friends are yes men. They're like, he's probably thinking, who's this cool chick? I'm like, he's like, he doesn't have to promote.
Right.
He gets booked, and then I guess the newspapers list him.
He sold out?
When the first night when I came, the room was like hot with like I was watching the audience members were walking out of his show and they're like, "Hey, it's Maddy."
Oh, really? They're like, "We didn't even know you were gonna be here."
My name's on the fucking marquee. My head's. I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know."
Well, that really is what it is because people are scrolling on the website and they go, "Well, you gotta go see John Loveitz."
I know.
And then I hope this brings you solace that one day when when John Loveitz is dead or whatever, or just not performing anymore.
Right.
You will be the old comic that people are going to go, "We gotta go see Maddy Smith."
I look forward to it.
And you're going to be wearing a fucking nightgown on stage, like with the things coming off the arms going, "Men are crazy. Let me tell you about men and husbands."
This motherfucker.
Yeah, you go, "Let me tell you about husbands."
First husband, awesome.
I am so excited for old comedian Maddy Smith.
Oh,
I can't wait to
it'll be
see
fun.
you.
And
You're going to be so fun.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
When I'm like, oh, I gotta write so I can be funny when I'm 80.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll probably be dead by then.
Anywho. I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore.
Okay, so you're in the green room. Things are going bad.
Okay, but I'll say, still had fun on the first night. Still had fun on the shows. Had fun on the shows.
Yeah.
But second night, I'm like, please let this room be a little. Sometimes second night, you're like, all right, everyone went out and told people about the show.
Yeah.
Twice as full.
Oh, for your show?
Yeah. So
Twice
then
as
it's filling
full.
up again. Then
Okay. That's great.
Then No. I'm saying that's how it should. That's how it would be great to go.
Hey, tell your friends they'll come out or come back.
I
to
love
the
when
next
the
show.
next day is like so much fuller than the first day.
They're like, "We saw you yesterday."
Yeah, or like we told everyone to come in today.
Yeah.
But tonight, the next night, so I'm again like,
It's hard to sell tickets.
I know, it's all good. And so still fun. John Loveitz goes, "I'm gonna watch the show."
Oh, brother.
Watch the show from the second tier booth,
I'm gonna watch the show.
But I'm not gonna be judgmental.
He's
just
holding
gonna
up one of
watch.
these things.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, a fucking kaleidoscope.
Yeah. What are those? Oh, they're magnifying glasses?
Yeah.
At the opera?
Yeah. And, yeah. So he watches. I get off. He comes back into the green room.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the whole time I'm on stage, I'm like, John Loveitz is here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, hey, and you don't even want to mention it because you're on stage. You don't even be like, "John, this is crazy," right?
Yeah, right.
And nothing to make yourself feel better.
Right.
You're like, "I gotta do my best in front of all these people."
Yep.
Because John Loveitz is sitting right there looking at me.
John Loveitz is sitting there looking at me.
How was the show? Was it fun?
It was fun. The first night, the crowd was more lit. Second night, we still had a good time. It's always fun. The audience is always like, that was really awesome.
Were you trepidatious about doing like crowd work, or were you like, I want to do my act, or like because John Loveitz is watching, do I do my act? Like do I do something that like a comedian would respect, or do I go into the thing,
right.
Or are you like, well, it doesn't matter as long as I kiss, whatever. That would be going through my fucking head.
And I think all of that was going through my head. So then I was like, I'm gonna just start with the script, and then if there's crowd work to be
jokes
done,
about Raleigh.
Not Raleigh. Not Raleigh. Because I feel like I can't get a grasp on that area. It's so like tech, but also fucking retirees and hey, what's up?
Right.
Weird
Sounds like you have a lot of material for writing about Raleigh.
Oh, what am I gonna?
What did you do during the days?
I went on a hike.
Okay.
There's a lot of greenery around there. I went to a state park in North Carolina.
Did you?
Yeah, 7-mile hike, bitch.
Oh, okay.
You know what sucks? I was going to write a bit about it. Going on hikes is fun until halfway through, you're like, I don't want to be on a fucking hike.
Yeah, and then you're like,
but
well,
you
if
have
I stop
to finish
now,
it.
I'm lost.
Yeah. Or if you're on like a loop and you have to finish it. So then I'm walking through the woods like I'm a man with a briefcase.
Right. It's not like, I
have 2 more miles. That's pretty funny, right?
So funny. Yeah, that's really good.
Everyone else is like, oh my God, the air.
Yeah. They're like, hello. You're like, with people that say hi to you when
people
you walk
are so
by.
slow these days. Yeah.
They
Do
go,
not look at me.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Have a good morning.
And you're like, get me home. I don't want to be here.
I thought I wouldn't do this long. I really just wanted to walk for 20 minutes.
There should be short 20-minute hike walks that you can go on.
Yes, absolutely.
I guess that's like walking through the mall.
It's walking to the closest like coffee place. 400 feet, I'm good for the day.
Yeah. You go, that was a good hike. Back to my hotel room.
Yeah, and there was some incline because I walked onto the curb.
Oh, yeah.
So there's an incline.
Go, up a gerb.
My fucking hamstrings, dude.
I'm going to take the wheelchair ramp at Starbucks.
Yeah, I deserve that.
Yeah, I deserve that.
I bring walking sticks.
You have those tennis rackets on your feet like it's a snowstorm.
Snowshoes. Oh. Whoa-wee. I'm beat, dude.
Yeah, so how did that show go?
Okay, the show was good. Obviously.
1 out of 10.
I think
this is Saturday night
I don't know,
early
it's
show.
so hard. You don't know what it's so hard to
tell.
Give yourself an honest reality anymore because everyone's like, you're so hard on yourself. So then when something is not how you want it to be, you say something, you're like, but is that just it was fine.
Well, what would you say? Just say what would you say without any of that?
I say this. I think after this weekend, I
spit it out. Jesus Christ, you're like that kid. You were like that meme kid that was like, "Have you ever had a dream that you?" My God. That you could so bad that you didn't want to hurt anybody.
How about this?
Okay.
I had a good time.
Would you?
And I enjoy any comedy that's when you're headlining one a night. If I go, I feel like I'm talking to fucking
Marjorie Green or whoever the fuck that person is. You can't answer a question.
I know. I just divert the topic. And something I'll tell
Maddy,
you.
How did you feel about your performance? Well, I'll tell you what. It was fun. Just answer 1 out of 10.
Oh.
Well, it's.
For what it's worth, and in my humble opinion, it was a good show. They were still good shows.
Would you say? Would you be like, I'm proud to have done what I did that Saturday show in front of John Loveitz?
Oh, yes. Okay, what I'll say at the end of the day, despite the dissociative state and the lower than I wanted ticket sales, which, by the way, it was still hundreds, 100 plus, 110 or something.
What? Really?
The room seats 500.
Oh, so it feels like 10.
Yes, so then it's
still great. What are you talking about? So you did, how many shows did you do? 3?
2.
2?
Yes.
You sold 200 tickets in Raleigh. That's great.
That's it. So that's why I don't know what I'm trying to say. The shows were good, but also it's kind of like Caroline's when you get there and the dugout's full or whatever they call it.
The dugout. Yeah, and then they have to put the curtain.
Yes. And it's still fun, but the whole time you're like, damn.
Yeah, and you're like, I really can feel how
back there.
I can feel how there's nobody in here. That room when
but
it was
they're still
full,
laughing, and everyone afterwards, that was awesome, great, man, so fun.
Sometimes I would do that room, and it wouldn't be great and awesome, And that's nothing about the room, but sometimes it's any show where the dugout, One time I was there, and I was just bombing so hard hosting, and I said to. There's this guy that was heckling in the front, and I basically did that thing where I started fucking with him and being like, stop talking, blah, blah, blah. And we were just kind of going back and forth, and I went, guys, I made this big mistake. Comics, if you're listening to this, don't do this anymore. I go, guys, I go, am I wrong? And the whole crowd went, yes. And then I had to bring up Kareem Green.
Let's go. He probably murdered.
No, actually.
Okay, word.
He went up and he did say something where he's like, what the fuck was that? He was like making fun of my act or some shit. He's like, that dude's got white people problems, stuff like that. And then as he did his act at the end, he went, I'm starting to agree with Brian. He didn't even know my name. I'm starting to agree with Brian.
That's great. Sam J went up after me. She was like, that white lady talk fast.
That was at Caroline's?
That was at the stand, the old stand, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got like a couple spots there.
Wow.
know. Maybe a brunch show or something. I was so nervous.
Anyway, so good. That's good though that you sold that many tickets in Raleigh.
Yeah. It's.
I get what you're saying.
I'm such
though.
a. I get so up and down. It's like every day is like a blank canvas for pass fail for me.
Right.
It's so bad.
That's all of us.
I know. Yeah.
Except for the select few.
I know. I want to get in the golden tier.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what won't get you in the golden tier as much as you think it will. Having someone else book your friends.
Okay. Fair.
I know you're trying to play CEO. Okay.
That was offloading.
What else does she make you do that you're like,
Brendan,
we're just playing pretend, Maddie. Slow the fuck down.
If you saw the state of my brain right now.
Caroline, is there not water in here? Good.
Can I get a defense from Caroline or no? Can I get a two sides?
You do most of the booking. I feel
Oh,
like
just not me then.
No,
you just didn't want to contact me.
No, today was a last minute. That's not to say. And however, other people responded yes, and then when you came in, we said Brendan's coming in.
Make it Brendan.
So
good.
Yes, last minute, but priority. Upgrade.
Well, thank you for throwing that compliment
first on the upgrade
there.
standby list.
Thank you for throwing that compliment in there so that it would send me off a path. But I'm telling you, it's not gonna. You tried to distract me with the compliment, and I'm right back on the road.
Okay.
You go, and we said, let's bring in Brendan. He's the best. He's so funny.
Yeah, but it's also like Brendan's gonna come in. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
The fuck? Come on.
we like having people who come on more than one episode.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I know. I'm just busting your balls. I'm having fun.
And it was not anything. It was like, hey, here's.
Yeah.
Right.
And you were doing another pod too, so I was like,
Caroline said. I said blah 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 canceled because they're sick.
Right.
And then Caroline said, okay, what should we could do Brendan. Boom.
Yeah.
Great, love it. I'm just
John
fucking,
Loveitz.
John Loveitz. I'm just fucking around. It is funny to bust someone's balls when you're in a place, and
yeah. When you're in a place.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But no, it wasn't. Okay,
It's
so that's
like,
how you get in the golden tier.
It's like when you're boxing and you see someone get a little tired and you go, boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
That's what you are right now. I could see. We all want to be in the golden tier.
And I've got the golden ticket. Here's to the golden ticket winner, Brendan Sagalow. Kill Tony.
I thought you were doing Willy Wonka, and I was like, this is a horrible impression of Willy Wonka. And here's to the golden ticket, Maddie Smith.
Oh.
Here you go.
Tony Hinchcliffe is Willy Wonka. I'd be like, I don't want to go.
Those are blueberries.
You're going to get thrown in the chocolate river.
Yeah. Oh, Uncle Laser became a miniature version of himself.
Oompa Loompas, take them out. The Oompa Loompas are hot as fuck.
They're all Casey Rocket.
Yeah.
Look at us fans of the show.
I know. Well, I confess to Mike Cannon and Andy Haynes. I have been.
You watched
scouring.
a couple episodes?
I watched a couple, maybe 4 or 5.
Interesting.
I was intrigued.
I tried to write
but now
a
I
joke.
kind of get it.
I tried to write a joke where I do the Gene Hackman monologue at the end of Willy Wonka.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to do this idea where I was like, because I was thinking about it like when my ex would come home drunk, and I don't drink, and she would want to have sex, and then when I would be like no, she would get kind of upset, and we'd have like kind of a little argument about it. I always felt like Willy Wonka at the end being like, I said good day! You drank the fizzy lifting drink! You touched the ceiling, and now it has to be scrubbed!
Yeah.
It's all there, black as white, clear as crystal. You lose! Good day, sir!
Your girlfriend's like... Charlie's
so abusive. Abusing your girlfriend as Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend's grandpa was there. Well, let's go, Charlie.
But Grandpa.
Here, Mr. Wonka. She gives me back the little fucking...
The gumball.
The gumball.
Yeah.
Charlie,
she gives you back.
You won.
She gives you back the condom, everlasting condom.
Charlie, you won. I have a condom on. No, she gives me a Vicodin, not a Vicodin, a Viagra.
Yeah.
Like, you won.
You look down, you have half a cock.
I love doing that. It's all there. Or
Love that. I said good day.
You lose. I love the. There's also like one of my stems, basically, or stems. Is I'll say the Looney Tunes or like the old Tom and Jerry screams, where it's like, "Turn out that light." You know that one. Did you watch Looney Tunes?
Yeah, I watched Looney Tunes.
Turn out that light.
That's good.
Like, ah! Yeah. Well, don't scream into the mic.
Sorry, might be.
But it's not even for my ear. It's because in the audio, when they were recording, you can tell that they did it far away because you could hear the room. So it was like, turn out that light.
Right. You can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear that it's.
Well, that's like old movies are hilarious because their audio would be like one boom mic.
Right. And
so it's just
guy's like.
It was just you're basically watching a play because it's
the boom mic guy is trying so hard.
And it's just like two people talking from like far away, and you can hear everything. Yeah. That'd be a worst job in the world.
Yeah.
Worst job in the world.
One boom mic guy on a Judd Apatow project where they're talking over each other.
Yeah, and Judd's like, for this one, oh my God, you know what the worst thing a boom mic handler could hear?
Help.
We're going to improvise this one.
I just broke it even more, I think.
We're going to improvise this one. Boom mic guy's like, my arm.
We're going to improvise.
My arm.
I was like, what? Get ready.
Brendan, the mic. I never knew that's what it looked like. Ew.
It's like seeing a shaved cat. Ew.
Put it back.
Crabs without his
What's
shell.
this one?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to see.
That's funny. Mr. Krabs without his shell.
Oh my God, yeah. Ew, Mr. Krabs.
Spatula. Let's do this.
Hey, what's the fucking
Oh, what are you gonna take off your fucking shirt?
Mr. Krabs? No, I'm just trying to fucking sift a little bit, bitch. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've been seeing this new thing on the internet about fat guys always have to pull their shirt down.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
like a thing that people have noticed now. So I saw a tweet that was like, there could be a baby that's about to get hit by a truck and a fat guy will have to pull his shirt down before he saves it. You're like, oh. And now I think about that all the time, dude.
That's
I'm like,
great.
fuck, they noticed.
That's great.
They noticed.
That's great. I will say, when I was a little heavier, I was pulling on my clothes a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Pulling on my clothes a lot.
I'll tell you one of the biggest mistakes I've made as a new gym goer. I started going to the gym a little bit.
Let's go.
I wore a shirt that was kind of like tight on me, and I'm doing lifts like this, and my stomach is just coming out, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I had to like tuck my shirt into my sweatpants and
you know what you could do for that?
Lose weight?
Bench lift.
Oh, really?
So lie down so that your shirt you won't have to do the shirt lift.
So yeah, but I was doing like this. So if I'm laying down,
so yeah, you do. I guess that's more of a chest press.
That's like a chest or back or whatever.
You could also do sitting down on a bench. The shirt will go up less, I think, instead of standing up.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't think there was. It was packed. It was packed in the gym. It was
Jam
like
packed.
8 o'clock.
Jam-packed.
I started like going at like 8 o'clock.
A.M.
P.m.
Okay.
If I
love
can
a
go, but
nighttime.
everybody's there after work.
Oh yeah. Do you go to? Do you do cardio?
Yeah, I'll do a little like brisk walk or something like that. Like I'll get on a treadmill and I'll go until I start feeling myself being like, whoo, and then kind of like stop there. I'm like not stop, but like stop raising the speed there, and I'm like, okay, this is like a good where I'm like I'm definitely sweating from this.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is at this point, that's how fat I am. Where you just have to get yourself fucking sweating a little bit because you could kill yourself.
Yeah, you gotta shut it down fast.
Yeah.
But it's good to tell the heart, yo, get moving, bitch.
Get moving, bitch.
Let's get this heart rate going.
Yes, exactly. I wanted to go yesterday, but I just fucking didn't.
I went to the gym yesterday, but I didn't go today.
Well, I've been doing this thing where I'll like go on ChatGPT and I'm like, write me like an arm workout today.
Oh wow.
And they're like, okay, me, and they write this like quick 70-minute arm workout.
It never
it's
crosses
awesome.
my mind to use ChatGPT. Should I be on there?
Yeah. You can ask them. I mean, I'll ask them for stuff like that. I don't know what else they're really good at.
What should I ask them? Like,
well, like, for workouts or just in general?
In general, like, how do I like change my life?
write a fucking joke? How do I write a fucking joke for once?
Oh my God, is that shade on me?
Yeah, but I'm just fucking around. I'm just kidding. I just thought.
I feel like I have a lot of jokes.
You have a lot of jokes. Your act is packed with jokes.
So here we go.
Okay, yes.
To add,
Are we still talking about
to finish,
This is great. What a good podcast.
This is fun.
I like a podcast where it's just one through line and then we're just like...
I was like, I'm going to talk about this on this weekend. I was like, this will be what I talk about.
Oh, great.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so crazy when something just rocks, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so this is what happened. I get off stage. I'm like, all right, that was good. Everyone's like, that was good. That was good. It was okay. And then John Loveitz comes in. Crossbody fanny pack.
Whoa.
It's on Caroline. He wears those kind of dress shoes, but they're casual, like with
like boat shoes, kind of like golfy
no, they
boat
look
shoes?
like dress shoes, but they got like a white sole and like a velvet dark blue.
Oh, that's
tie
awesome.
up,
I love that. Yeah.
Long Island dad.
Yeah.
Out to
I love
dinner.
that.
Out to dinner on a Thursday.
I don't know if
With a
that's
dark
Long
jean.
Island though. It's very like L.A.
LA, okay.
It's very L.A.
Well, dark jean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark jeans. Yeah. Can you see this part of his foot? Maybe?
No, it's lace up.
Oh, okay.
Lace
okay.
up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like that though. That looks comfortable, and that looks like your fucking style too. Feels like you'd like shit like that.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. I think
Hard
so.
pass on the Velvetine shoes for me.
You've got like a modern, futuristic look.
Kind of like that.
Oh,
but...
those.
Yeah.
Those suck. No, I was thinking something else.
Because I was just about to be really offended, but
No, I was thinking something else. I was thinking
like, yeah, totally.
I was thinking like stuff that
yeah, I
was
love
thinking,
when
like-
guys wear those weird not dress shoes.
I was thinking like Hugh Hefner kind of shoes.
Oh yeah, if they can, if a guy has a tailored outfit, I'm like, all right, he knows what's up.
Yeah.
But everyone is just
That is very dad shoe. That's very
Oh,
dad
yeah.
shoe. That's
Yeah.
that's dad shoe no matter where
That's
you
like
are.
dads at your graduation.
Right,
He's like,
yeah.
"Oh,
Skinny
let's
dad.
go. Lunch
Skinny
is at
dad.
2.
Yeah. A guy who when he's talking to you, he practices his golf swing with
Oh, absolutely.
with nothing in his hands.
And then he sits like this, and you can
There
see
you go.
hair on his
He
ankle.
goes- but he's also liberal too, so he's
Right.
like this fucking Trump guy. He's
Right.
really making a mess of it all.
Yeah, and he's
Invested in.
his wife's a drunk.
We are literally describing every uncle I've ever had.
Absolutely. Those shoes is the husband of a wife who's a drunk. I keep telling him I want to get a house in South Carolina. And the properties there are, like, the foundation is different. So you can,
go,
pools are
Are
inexpensive.
you day drunk right now?
I mean,
You're
I guess it is the
These
day.
things go on so long. I can't wait to get.
I'm fucking bored.
I can't wait to go to Jonathan's after this. It's a restaurant named Jonathan's.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever been to that restaurant, Jonathan?
It's so fucking good.
It's so good.
Weirdly.
We go
like-
every Thanksgiving. I'm literally describing my family. We go to a place called Jonathan's on.
Isn't that in Huntington? No.
It's in Mineola.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, it's great. It's good.
Really?
It's really good.
It's good. I go there on
That's the
Thanksgiving.
place. It's like we're gonna go to Jonathan's.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly
Jonathan's.
it.
Sounds
yeah,
bussin'.
we're gonna go to Jonathan's.
I bet it's bussin'.
Yeah, if
I
anybody
bet their
wants to
stuffing goes
murder me,
insane.
here's the exact place I'll be on Thanksgiving,
Hey,
Jonathan's.
plugs. Let's do some plugs.
Wait, but what did he say to you?
Okay, so ready?
Yeah.
It's the worst story in the world now, but there's
No,
two
it's
things.
not.
There's two funny things. So don't let me forget it.
Okay.
First, he said, "You're good. You're good." He said,
You're sitting there. Please, you're sitting there.
I'm sitting there,
You have a water in your
and
hands.
I'm like, "Yeah, stupid water. Probably water, Diet Coke. There was coconut water in the fridge."
Oh, great. Is that a part of your rider?
No.
You got the vape.
The vape. I got the vape, and
The door comes.
It's just me
The
and
door
the-
opens.
me and the 54
He watched your
year-old
full hour.
Yeah.
Okay, the door
Yeah.
opens.
You're good. You're good. He's like,
Was he packing when he was saying this, or was he saying it to you? Did he seem interested?
He kind of walked in and was like, "You're me.
Yeah.
I'm him," and he was like, "Yeah, he's good. He's good."
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He reminded me of like kind of awkwardly, getting a seltzer out and
Right.
of not Joan Rivers, but there's someone else who I'm thinking of who you remind me. You're so fat. You're so fast. You're so quick.
Yeah.
And that's what he said. But then he said, I was like, thanks, yeah, and then try to move quickly. That's what everyone says. You're fast.
Yeah. Don't you hate that?
Like,
You're
anything else?
Yeah, you go. Can you say funny? Maybe the jokes are good.
It's just crazy how
You're so
quick
fast.
you go.
What do you say to that? You go, yeah, you try to move quick.
Yeah, I say try to keep it moving.
I go, hey, I don't want to do an hour. If I talk fast, maybe we'll go fast.
Exactly. Then I said I do like old school comedians. I was like I like Don Rickles.
Right.
He's like. Then he told a story about Don Rickles.
I met Don Rickles and do you really actually love Don Rickles, or you just said that?
By that I mean I've watched Instagram clips of Don Rickles.
He goes, oh, you do you? He starts saying some inside shit that only Don Rickles fans know.
Hilarious. No,
Jane. Well, Jane was there.
He was just like name dropping. Like back in the day, you go to a party, you'd have 2 beers in your hand. Immediately, Don Rickles is roasting you.
Yeah.
What is this, a bar mitzvah?
That's cool.
But what he said to me was, it shocked me how you're so different on stage than off stage.
Oh.
And I said,
he gave you a little Mean Girls compliment.
you're John Lovitz.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm going to walk into this green room? Hey, everybody!
Yeah.
How we doing?
Hey, whoa,
Hey, what's up? We're going to smoke a bun? Yeah. Fucking A.
I think he was just saying that to make conversation.
Oh, you think so? But he said it like
he
a
was
few
like,
times.
Oh, really? He's
Yeah.
like, you were so boring.
I would look over and he'd be like,
I don't get you.
he's so funny. It was
Oh, really?
No, but he was like more
That's awesome.
confussed by.
Confussed.
Is that a word?
He was he was he was
Confused.
He was like, you're funny.
Yeah, but he was also like perplexed that of the different
Right.
personas.
He's looking at you and
but-
he's like, I can't believe all that energy is in this person right here.
Yeah,
Because you're
I
just
guess so.
you're like,
Yeah, I'm like, this is me like before show.
the little fucking, you can hear the squeak. Let me hit that.
Sound guy comes in. I'm like, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do Thunderstruck.
Is that what you come out to?
Yeah.
Thunderstruck?
Yeah, if I'm too lazy to think.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah, it's so funny to me.
That's hilarious.
Dun dun. Ding, ling, 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 ling.
That's hilarious.
Oh. Okay,
Thunder.
this is the second part.
Okay.
Okay, so long story short, he said I was different on and off stage, which, by the way, I was acting probably quiet because you're a celebrity. I'm not going to act up around you.
You also just don't want to be annoying. You
Yeah.
guys are sharing a green room.
I took a flight today.
Right. How big was the green room anyway?
Size of this, like couch.
Even top size of this.
Size of this room.
Right. So you're just like, what am I going to be fucking
Hey.
annoying? I don't even want to have conversation. I just want to do
I'm trying to chill.
I'm trying to chill.
Look over a couple
Maybe
notes.
smoke some weed. Do you smoke weed before your set?
No, so 2 months ago, I took a little break from weed because I realized I was smoking too much. Yeah.
Oh my god, I wish I was high right now. By the way, I am.
By the way, I am too.
Are you?
That is
Are
to
you
say
back?
that it's back, but not in such that I'm not doing it before shows.
All right, one more.
Even though I smoked today and I have shows tonight, but that doesn't count because,
Mm-hmm.
but like on the road. I would go on the road and
So good.
I know it's so
So
good.
addicting.
Quit this for 50 days and then was back on it
Right. Good luck.
immediately.
Yeah. So you quit smoking weed. How long did you last?
2 months.
That's great.
Then I started,
How'd you feel?
good. But then when I started smoking again, I was like, damn, I was not feeling good.
Yeah. Were you like irritated? I get irritated if I don't smoke weed. I'm like,
But
and
that's...
anything can tip me off.
Yeah, I definitely... The problem is
Tip me off.
I get irritated as well.
Yeah.
I can't even deny it.
Yeah.
There's probably, like... There could be a Facebook page of, like, times Maddie Smith has, like, been irritable toward me.
Oh, really?
It's like Delta employees.
That's so
Delta employees
funny.
and
Yeah.
rental car
Yeah, that's
representatives.
hilarious. Oh my god, the
Guy in Hertz,
dude,
San Francisco
I have to
airport.
I have to smoke weed before I go to the. I don't have to, but I smoke weed before I go to the airport.
I feel
because
like it chills you
I'm
out.
so irritable there.
I'm so
obviously.
irritable
I'm not
there.
reinventing the wheel here.
Like, if a guy's
the
like-
airport sucks.
I know, but it's and then like
If one TSA member is like a fucking asshole to me, I'm like, fuck all of you.
Fuck all of you.
Fucking, but when they're not, and it's the same way. When they're nice, you're like, things are starting to change around here. You're like, they're starting to be nice again.
I'm like, okay, I can get hooked on this touring life.
Yeah.
When they're mean, you're like looking up like alternative lifestyle,
right.
incomes.
And the worst part about that is that when they're mean, you want to be like, fuck you, but you're at the airport. And it's like,
you can't.
If I get on the no-fly list, I'm going to fucking lose it.
Absolutely. Dude, you're cooked.
You're cooked.
You cooked, and you can't go to comics.
Yeah. Can't go to Comics by Weekend Sun.
Okay, so final part. Is this the worst story in the world?
No, it's a great story.
Okay. So, then I got pulled out because they were like, do you want to sell your shirts? So I had to go sell merch.
Okay.
Then I came back. He was gone. I followed him on Instagram.
Oh.
But I was out there for a minute.
Did he follow you?
Probably not. And definitely not because I would have known probably.
Yeah, you would have noticed.
Yeah.
You're like, yes.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
But whatever. He probably posts like 2
Who's
times
your
a
merch?
year.
Can I talk to you about merch people? Do you like
Bizzle.
it? Bizzle?
Yeah.
Bizzle's a merch guy?
Yeah. I bet he would love to help you. And guess what?
I love knowing someone.
Comfort colors.
All right.
People.
Do you have any more of those? I'll take one.
You can have that one. Well, maybe you don't want the one on the.
Yeah, I don't want the wool one.
Sorry. I was just trying to be cool. Like, you can take it home today, but I don't have any here.
No. Keep that.
I'll get you one. I'll get you one.
I love that.
You like the Betty Boop one?
I love the Betty Boop one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not wearing one with you on it.
I know. I mean, merch to me is like, I can't believe
people are doing that.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
I think it's pretty sick. Right?
I have a design. I already have a design.
Okay, so I'll hook you up. Well, you have his number too, but I can also text him and be like, yo.
Just let him know I'm going to text. What?
I'll have Caroline text him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll text Bizzle and then get back to Brendan on that. And I have a doctor's appointment tonight. Can you go for me? Just pretend you have a UTI.
Just ask about vagina problems.
Yes, in general, get every pill.
You're not going to be able to show him, but tell him your vagina is like a myrrh kind of color.
Yeah.
It also tastes like myrrh.
Bill Murr. James Murr from the Jokers.
From the Jokers. Well, I think that's it, folks.
Okay, so final thing I have to say.
Yes.
So I'm in the green room, and I don't know if this is going to be funny, but Caroline laughed when I told her.
Okay, you're building it up.
Okay, so it's kind of low-key vibes. He's asking me, we're talking about comedy, blah, 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 and the set, blah, 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 blah. This is maybe 6 minutes of talking.
Okay.
Then
you go, do you have any tips?
Yeah.
Yeah, kid. If Harvey Weinstein asks you to be in a movie, don't do it.
Yeah, kid. Start in 1986.
Yeah, right. When there was 3 comedians.
I did the Groundlings for 3 years, and then I got represented.
Yeah, and that's just how it works.
SNL a year later.
And
okay, so he was at one point. One of the comedians, did you ever want to go to SNL because of Wild 'N Out? And I'm like,
duh.
No, I wouldn't. And also, it would have happened. So don't bring it up.
Right.
You think it's gonna? You think now?
Why not?
I don't know.
You're still young.
Feels like
you're like in your late 40s.
I am still young. 49 is not that old.
Oh, okay. My joke.
I know. I'm like, why am I just repeating this?
You just did my joke. Cool. I like that.
And maybe if you want to tag it up, you could just say like a lateral thing, and everyone will be mad about it. Something to think about.
Hilarious. You could do that.
Do what?
You could even audition for them.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on. I feel like
you're not.
I'm telling people.
Right now.
I know. Agree. I just started listening to Confidence Hypnosis, so I'm on day 4.
Okay. Where do you listen to that? Spotify
or YouTube. Although Spotify outage today, I could not pull up my meditation, so I had to go to YouTube.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's the same as meditation. It's just doing. Envision yourself as successful. I'm like.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Send that to me.
What?
Send that to me. Send that to me.
Oh, I will.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I thought you said someone said that to me. I said who? Okay, so anyway, you're right.
What are you, a fucking owl? Who? I said who. That's an owl that that's an owl that's getting hit on. That's saying no. Mm-hmm. I said who. That's an enraged owl. An irritated owl. I said who.
Who means who?
Who means who?
I said who is the funniest thing I ever heard in my life. Okay,
Name
so
of the episode.
let me finish. I apologize. I'm rambling my ass off.
Does your confidence Spotify music ever tell you stop apologizing for just being you?
No, it does
Because
not.
I don't care. I like the riffs.
No, it does not.
I don't have anything to do today.
You're right, though. Confidence is, sometimes I get in a rut and I realize, wow, I've been spending the last 6 weeks saying negative things about myself every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
No, every 2 seconds.
Yeah, no, me too.
You're like, then you look in the mirror.
Yeah. I don't relate to anything more than in that Louis episode when he's like getting ready in the morning and he looks at himself in the mirror and he's like I really relate to that in a huge way.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I realize people who are winning right now, are just like, this is me.
You don't even think about those people.
I know,
What
that's
are you
so
thinking about those
gross.
people? Yeah.
Because I'm
sure they got their own things,
I cut
too.
myself with, not really, I meant like.
I know, but I got a thing.
That's
I have a vagal reaction to
I'm-
stuff.
I am so sorry.
That's okay.
I will not
didn't
reference
know.
the veins any longer.
Yeah, or just any of that. I'll let you know when never.
Okay.
I'll let you know what never to say again.
Thank you for that censorship.
Yeah, you can't think about those people.
I'll know when you faint. I know. I know.
Because
I
they're
know.
probably going through shit too. There's probably, it's probably a whole other level of like, oh man, this fucking rules. My life rules. But then it's probably like, there's another thing of like, we're all human. It's
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
They're probably suffering over something.
Absolutely. I find when my days are measured in, did I do more thinking than I did being
Working.
creative?
Yes,
I'm
I
like,
that.
Gotta pull up the meditations.
Yeah, I
gotta
like that.
eat some vegetables, and
Wow,
yeah.
I really like that.
'Cause you're like, what are you doing?
Because that's a great way to be like, wow, I spent a lot of time just sitting and thinking. I mean, I thought about this the other day. I was like, oh, I've just been like living depressed for years.
Yes.
I didn't think it was too bad. I wake up, I do whatever I got to do. I turn on my YouTube and I sit on the couch and I watch stuff.
Right.
And I go, oh shit, that's depression.
I'm sad.
I'm sad.
I'm unwell.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Probably nothing if you keep sitting around thinking.
Yeah, you tell him, sister.
Tell you that much.
Yeah, you tell him.
You think you're worth more and you're sitting around.
Yeah.
But what if this happens?
Couch potato? Well, looks like you're gonna have to have a famine.
Exactly.
Oh, brother.
Famine. So why was I saying all that to begin with? Confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, so then funny story about John Loveitz. He stands up and he's SNL comes up because of that question to me.
Yeah.
Then he stands up and starts talking about SNL and and then his rise, how he found himself doing comedy.
Yeah.
And while he's sharing this information, it's very like, when I was 16, I rented a movie and I watched it, and
That's
that
amazing.
inspired me. No, but listen to this.
Okay.
While he's talking, in my head, I'm like, this feels like a story he says a lot.
Oh, so I was there, and wow.
And,
So you think he was like running
the
a bit by you?
specifics of it? I don't, but it felt like, when someone asks you how you started doing comedy and then over time you just keep saying the same
Yeah,
thing.
you're like, here comes the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's as far in where it's just kind of like a media talking
you
point.
Go, I was sitting there.
Yeah. And then he's like, and I started doing these, I got Woody Allen's stand-up album. You might not know Woody Allen did stand-up. I got his album, I started doing their routines in my dorm room. And that's how I learned how to perform and tell a joke from doing their.
That's pretty cool.
It's cool. Listen to this.
Okay.
Later that night, obviously I'm on John Lovett's Wikipedia page.
Okay.
Because what do you do after?
Does he have like a different story on his Wikipedia page? Like he's the Joker. He's like,
No.
You want to know how I got these scars? You're like, I don't know if
It says
did his
personal
dad
life.
give it to? You want to
Personal
know
life.
how I got these jokes? My dad was a clown. You go, that's not what he told me.
I know, I was fooled. No, opposite. Go down to it, and it says comedic influence. And then it says in a paragraph this big,
Yeah.
in a 2011 interview, John Loveitz shared about his comedic starts,
Okay.
and it's the same exact
It's like verbatim.
word for word. Not even
Oh, I
like
get that.
word for word.
Oh, really?
And it wasn't
I
even
get that.
prompted to ask.
I get it in a way. I know that's a little strange. That is. Strange.
I get it too. I get it too. He's
just saying what's up and like being like, "This is how I got started. Here's my story."
True.
Probably
but,
thinking you're like, "Whoa, this is awesome," but it is weird to
right,
be like,
I'm at like
he
a
goes,
VIP meet and greet.
Yeah.
But I sussed it out because I was like, this sounds like
Oh,
like
wow.
because the way he said he even said there's stuff. Do you have it up there?
Yeah. It's like
He
when
goes,
I was 13, I
Yeah.
saw Woody Allen's movie Take the Money and Run, and I wanted to be a comedian. Then when I was 16, I saw the movie Lenny about Lenny Bruce starring Dustin Hoffman.
That's a great movie.
And he said starring doesn't.
I thought the movie was so
He
great.
said all this to
Yes.
you?
and I never heard of Lenny. So I went to the record store because I wanted to hear the real guy. Then I saw that Woody Allen had a record. I didn't know that he had been a stand-up. So I bought Woody Allen, the nightclub years, 64 to 68. I learned their routines and performed them in my college dorm. That was at UC Irvine. I was a drama major there. I am imitating their routines. I learned a lot about writing. You learn how to write a joke.
Word for word.
I
There
was
should be like
influenced
a
by them a
comma.
lot.
Are you listening, Maddy? Comma. You're like, whoa, did he write this tonight? That's crazy.
Maybe it's not as crazy.
It's not as crazy.
I'm sorry.
It does
Terrible
make
story.
No, it makes sense, and
Well, when you
you
first
should
see
be
it,
grateful that this man is telling you his story. guess.
I'm so grateful.
Not grateful, but I actually just had a conversation with my therapist over the word grateful and being like, because grateful has this like for me this undertone of like I didn't deserve this and I somehow have it.
Okay.
Where it's like, he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you got to be grateful, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, why you got to be grateful? He's like, you worked for that. And I was like, oh, yeah.
True.
He's like, I'm not giving myself any credit for, when you're like, you're like, well, I'm very grateful that people are still coming out. And that,
Okay, I love that.
Because I was telling him, I'm
Yes.
like, I'm in a little green room and I'm,
Right.
and I'm not in the big room
Right.
and blah, blah, blah. And,
Blah, blah, blah.
but I'm very grateful.
Always the little room, never
that
the
I
big
get
room.
to do this.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful that I get to do this. And he's
Right.
like, you worked to
Okay.
get there.
Yes.
He's like, what are you talking about, grateful? He's
Grateful.
like, what are you praying?
That is
You're
results
praying
of
to a
your
God?
work. Yeah.
He's like, you're praying to a God or something about
I
this?
feel that. That's sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like when I'm doing a little, I'm grateful for list. The things that hit harder
Yeah.
are like
Health,
like
guess?
I'm grateful for like I like my hair color, like stuff like that's out of my like
Yeah.
that is like that is
I guess that
I
it
am lucky.
Yeah, I guess you can be like,
stuff that's. But when I write like my
Yeah.
like apartment, I'm like
well, you
Duh.
you searched
like
for that and you got it. Yeah,
It feels weird.
Yeah, it's like I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head. Where it's like, well, I, worked to get a roof over my
Right.
head. So, who am I grateful to?
If
Me.
someone started paying my rent, I would say I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's-
Someone just
yeah.
some random
Yeah.
millionaire that
Yeah.
doesn't even know you.
Oh,
I feel
would
like you
love.
could get that. I think that's something that women take for granted is how much old men will pay you
I know.
for stuff.
I know.
And
I think
you don't
need
have to really
get
do
on
anything.
there.
You just have to be like someone's like little like, hi Bill.
Hi.
Good
How was
morning,
your
Bill.
day?
You go, I gotta text Bill. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill.
And he goes, good morning, sweetheart.
Ring.
$200.
Cash app.
Yeah, you go, thanks, Daddy.
Next time I see you, I have like acrylics.
Yeah, that would be great,
Yeah.
dude. I
Yeah.
can't do any of that.
No, you can though. You can.
Well, calling all old people.
We would love any backers of our stuff.
Yeah, please sponsor me.
Because it's a recession, so help us out.
Yeah, it's all over.
Yeah.
It's all over. We're gonna be trading gold trump cards.
Yep.
In a year.
Yep.
Going
Yep.
golden tickets.
Yeah, I've got the golden ticket.
You lose. It's all there, clear as crystal. You lose. You drank the fizzy lifting drink. You're Mexican. You lose.
Damn, your Trump is good.
It's fine. I'm
Fine.
doing everybody else's Trump at once. I'm doing
Yeah.
everybody else's
Oh,
Trump
yeah,
at
that's
once.
I was like. It's,
I'm like,
it's all of them.
It's
Yeah.
like The Fly. it's like I get into a teleportation device with Shane and the dude from SNL. What's his name? Austin.
Anthony
Josh
Austin. Johnson.
Johnson.
Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson Austin.
Have you seen his?
Josh Johnson live in Austin. Imagine you're buying tickets because you think you're gonna go see Josh Johnson live in Austin.
James is that guy's name, right?
James
Austin Anderson.
No, I think it's James Austin Johnson.
Oh, James.
Boom.
Sorry.
He's got a good one.
Who else?
Basically those two. Maybe Alec Baldwin.
Godfrey.
No, it's
Oh yeah. He used to do it.
Godfrey's got a good one.
Yeah.
Dana Carvey's got a good one. It's just so hack at this point. I mean, not whatever. It is what it is. It does get a laugh, but every time I do it, I'm like, what am I doing? What is this?
Yeah, I feel you on
One
that.
time I was at the cellar. This is a 1 in a million shot,
Okay.
and I didn't have enough time to take my phone out and take a picture of it because it would have went freaking viral as hell.
That would have gone viral. What
At
happened?
least with the comedy community,
Right.
But at one point, you know how in the cellar they have the TV with all of the people
Yes.
on the performing in the different rooms? You could look at the TV and there's 4 screens with everybody performing in the 4 different rooms that they have at once. And I looked and all of them were going like,
Oh my God. They're
and
all
I was
doing
like,
Trumps.
they were all doing Trump.
That's great.
They were all doing like the Trump mannerisms and stuff. And you can't hear it, but I'm
Yeah.
just looking at them going like,
That's great. That would have been a great boomerang.
It just happened too fast to like be able to grab my phone.
Yeah. Next time though,
Sure.
you know.
Yeah, if it happens next time, I'm just sitting at the thing like this.
You're obsessed with it.
Yeah, I got my phone
Yeah.
out. It's going. Do it. Do it. Do it. Brendan, you're up. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, hilarious.
Do it. I'm like the parrot now.
Get him out. Do it.
What was the line?
Good to have you. Great to have you.
Good to have you.
Great to have you.
Great to have you. Hi, Pookie. Great to have you. Oh, great to have you too.
Great to have you.
Yeah, they just go, Cookie? Yo, no cookies today. Great to have you.
Hilarious. Well, Brendan, thanks for coming in.
Okay, thanks for having me.
I mean,
Plugs?
plugs.
Are we doing the plugs?
I mean, it's let's plug it up,
Okay, well,
Go ahead.
If you made it this far, we'll check the analytics.
which everyone did.
We'll check your analytics and see how far the average listener listens. Hopefully you've made it this far. I am going to be next month. I think June 6th and 7th. I'll be at Governor's in Long Island.
Let's go.
Let's fill people up with people that are like my people there.
Yes.
People.
People.
God damn it,
People.
Jesus.
People.
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 Good to have you. You should name your tour the Good to Have You tour.
I should. Sounds great.
And also follow me on everything, Brendan Sagalow, and listen to my podcast, Sagdaddy Da Pod, on everything.
Everything is, and you guys, you know,
there it goes.
My dick is shrinking. So, audio shout out. My microphone was stopping. You guys can catch me at Philly Helium April 30th.
Yay.
Or do you use Punch Up Live?
Oh, yeah, punchup.live/Brendan Sagalow. I
Yeah,
always forget
smash
to
the
promote
like
that.
on Brendan's page, punchup.live/Maddie Smith. Your girl just started an email list.
You just started an email list?
Yes,
That's crazy.
I know. I fucked up.
No, hey, this is what they say. Best time to grow a tree, 20 years ago. Second best time, right now.
True.
That's so true.
That is really, yeah, but I think I fucked up.
Why?
I feel like I should have been collecting for like the past 2 years.
You might be able to hit up the clubs that you've worked and been like, hey, do you have those do you have any emails that were from, they might have it in a database.
Would I put that into Punch Up Live?
Yeah, you can put it in you can give them a list.
Wow.
I think.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
could probably,
know.
they're really nice.
My managers collect emails, I think.
Really?
I hope.
Oh my God. I
I'm
am
hoping.
behind.
I might be behind too.
Okay, so go to punchup.live/Brendan. And give us your email so we can bother you even more.
I will not bother you.
I'm like, that's what my problem is. They're not getting the emails.
Why does anyone want to give any email? You know what I mean? Like,
But think about it. You have a lot of things coming into your email.
Yeah.
I'll be like, gap.com. Do you want
But
to
I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. I think it's a fucking problem. I'm like, why
Yeah, but everyone's on their phone so much.
Gatorade
You might as
emailing
well.
me?
Boomers care about it, I think. They'll be like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, that's why
Do you have a...
we have completely evaluated, I guess. Or I don't know what we do not think about the boomers. That's why Facebook is so popular. You got to be on Facebook.
Gotta be on Facebook.
Got to be on there.
Although
I saw a guy on
them-
fucking Snapchat.
I heard about
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
God,
I was telling them, but Facebook's where the meanest comments are.
Facebook and YouTube are very mean.
I'm like,
Also TikTok and Instagram.
yeah, actually,
Everything, every time
yeah.
I post anything.
Oh, yeah, it's like I don't even
Facebook
like I
is
don't
mean.
care anymore, but you do see like the injustices of the world.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to look at it like these people are mentally ill.
Mentally ill.
Like there's something mentally ill about these people.
Absolutely.
Unless they're like, I like this, like, oh, that's funny or whatever. Like, if you're like, dude,
Like I was saying like on like a regular stand-up clip, people are calling me like ugly.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel like I'm a pretty normal looking person,
Right.
but they're like with this hag
Right. I mean,
Like-
they're just. Part of me thinks they're
with
bots.
a face like
I'm
that. I'm like
I'm like, is this real? They like, or does Instagram or whoever is in charge of
Doesn't it
the
feel
bots,
body?
They
Yeah.
know you're a woman that does stand up. So
Yes.
so they collect all these AI
Yeah.
comments on different women's
Yes.
stand up thing, and they'll send it to you.
that's how it feels.
Because it's kind of vague. They're not really mentioning
Yeah, it is really vague.
the thing that like you're
It's like never would watch this.
yeah.
Would never go to a show.
Yeah.
Like weird. Like,
I had somebody today. I was like, I put up a joke about like, I was like, oh, I can't go to a gun range because I'll kill myself if I do. And in the joke, I'm going like, right, you know what I mean, right,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. And one of the comments was like, no, and I was just thinking about that, where it was like, you have to be some sort of psychopath to like be like, to think that to be like, no, no, I don't feel. It's like, okay, maybe you don't feel that way.
Yeah.
That makes sense, that there are people that are not feeling suicidal. But if you think I do actually feel that way, you're going to go like, no.
I know.
Like, what do you think
Yeah.
is the purpose of you saying that? How does that make you feel better?
Agreed.
By you going like, no, I
No.
don't feel that way. Instead
Yeah.
of even just thinking like, for taking a second to be like, oh, somebody feels that way. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm I'm happy I don't feel that way.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, I don't.
Bruh. Everyone's a fucking psycho.
They're all psychopaths. But that's all people online. They're not.
It's not. Yeah.
But sometimes you do meet people like when you go do shows and you're like, hey. Sometimes I'll do shows and I'll look in the not even like my headlining shows, but like maybe like if I'm opening for Dan and his crowds are the best. They're
Yeah.
fucking awesome. But every once in a while there might be a cross person who is a listener of Legion of Skanks and all that stuff that doesn't like me and thinks I'm annoying, and I think about that where I'm like, are you one of those people? Like
Right.
if they're sitting in the front
Yeah.
and they're like,
Oh yeah.
this, and I'm like, well, and it's not even like I'm bombing. I'm like, well, everybody else is having a good time.
I feel like too.
Not only are you not laughing, you're kind of upset. You're like that.
I feel that. I felt that
I'm
opening
like,
for people too.
Have I fought with you
Yeah.
online or something? Like, why are you so mad?
Yeah, I've definitely felt that opening for people.
Yeah, but anyway,
They're like
they're like.
it's an inconvenience for you, to be on stage.
I know. You know what heckle I hate when you hear somebody when you say something and someone heckles and they go, "What?"
Oh,
I go, "That's
my God.
the worst heckle in
Bruh,
the world."
you're, like, setting up a joke.
You can't. No, I'll like even do the punchline. I'm like, blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
Jimmy Neutron's
Yeah,
asshole.
yeah.
And then you hear somebody in the fucking crowd go, "What?"
Yeah, and
you
then
go,
everyone laughs
I
at the
always
what.
point it out.
Yeah.
I go, "Do not say what."
Yeah,
I go, "That's the word. You can't even fathom what
Agreed.
what I just put together."
Agreed, yeah.
It might not be funny, but you can't even fathom
you
it.
dare.
What?
Yeah, what?
What is the word? That's such a bully
What?
thing to say to
Yeah.
somebody when they're telling jokes. It's like when you're with your friends. That's the exact way to bully your friend.
Agreed.
Is they try to go like, and the girls be like, "What's
Yeah.
up, dog?" And everybody laughs, and then someone goes, "What?" And then everybody goes, "Oh." You feel like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You go, no,
Yeah.
it was funny.
Yeah. It's like
It
the
was funny.
Key and Peele sketch where he's like,
Awkward. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it.
Okay then.
Okay then. That's exactly it. God damn it.
Hilarious.
I'm such a hack.
No? Not at all.
Okay.
Brendan, we're laughing about everything.
Okay.
I'll send you the confidence hypnosis.
Okay, send me the.
Okay, so we have to close up shop and call an ambulance for Brendan. Send him to the
Call an ambulance.
Call ambulance, I'm saying.
Oh, brother.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. What?
Wait.
Okay. All right.
Madhouse, peace.